Folks, welcome to OTD, also known as On the Deck. My name is Adam Orduna. This is my mom, Gina. It is absolutely gorgeous outside today here on the deck.
Chamber of Commerce
We're so excited to bring you a great show. We are going to be paying homage to literally, if not the greatest of all time, one of the greatest of all time NBA basketball players, Kobe Bryant. Kobe being Bryant, the Black Mamba. And as you see, we are in our basketball uniforms today, trying to show support and love for our guy Kobe, and so we just really want to pay our respects.
Now mine doesn't. I got the wrong number on it, so I would acknowledge that.
As you can see, it
Kobe's number was not 31,
and it doesn't say Huskies on his jersey either.
It does not. He did not play for the Huskies. But quite frankly, I was so excited to talk about Mamba. I had to go, this is actually your brother's youth basketball jersey. But I had to put on something basketball in honor of my boy, Kobe Bryant.
Well, and I'm glad you decided to go with the wardrobe change because I feel festive too, feeling the basketball jerseys. I don't have a number or name on there, but this is a plain basketball jersey just
it's all about
show respect to the Black
Mamba. We do kind of have that purple, the Laker purple
that Laker purple, and they do wear white jerseys, so you know, it's not impossible.
We love you, Kobe.
We're showing our respects to you, man.
The point is,
we love you, Kobe Bryant.
We love you, Kobe Bryant.
So let's go ahead and talk about his final game against the Utah Jazz the other night.
I should have brought my tissue.
Incredible performance.
Oh my gosh!
By literally one of the greatest athletes we've ever witnessed. In our lifetime. Kobe Bryant put up 60 points in his final hurrah.
Wait a minute, to do a comeback victory.
In his home stadium at Staples Center.
You can't listen. If a Hollywood writer wrote this into a movie, after the slump season, him being out last season, blah, 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 his last game, the hero coming home, they're losing, he misses his first 5 shots, and then all of a sudden, not only do they do a come-behind win, but he scores 60 points, everybody would go to the movie theater and go, ow, that was too saccharine. That doesn't happen.
Too predictable or something like that. Sure.
You wouldn't have believed it, but we were watching it in real time, going off.
I literally could not believe what was going on in front of me. The television screen almost got picked up and thrown just because of the excitement that I had. I couldn't control myself. That's how happy I was. Yes.
Arms in the air.
It was like we won the lottery. That's how exciting.
Yeah, that's how exciting
it was just watching the game.
It really was. I would have been like Snoop. Have you seen? You showed me Snoop's Instagram.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Snoop's Instagram, follow Snoop.
Well, just to let you know, anyone who was anybody was at the game. Just anyone that was anyone.
Well, we
was
must
at
not
that
be
game.
Anybody because we were here. Although people at the station asked you why you weren't there.
I was at work and people were like, "Yeah, I'm surprised you were at the Kobe game tonight." Yeah, I know. I decided to come to work.
We had to write that $30,000 check to somewhere else.
Make my, correct. So,
but let's be clear.
But the point is, the reason why Snoop Dogg was there is because everybody was there. Every celebrity that could make it to that game was there. And like you were talking about, Snoop Dogg was just all over the place.
I'm all about Snoop because if I'd have been there, I'd have done the same thing, except I would have been crying my eyes out. Just watching him. See, I'm emotional now. As your sister would say, I'm in my feels about it. That man came out with his head up. And he talked about it later, and he was just like, when I put on my jersey, it was the last time I walked through the tunnel. He said the emotions built up, but he had that killer ability to just tap those emotions back down. And then he told himself, none of this is going to mean anything if I go up here and lay a goose egg. So like a champion does, the man came out and just killed it.
At one point in time, I saw Kobe Bryant's face. I know I'm sitting there stuttering because I still don't have the words. There was a point in time in the game where I saw his face, and it was that killer instinct that you were alluding to.
Oh my God, I almost started crying. I was literally thinking about his face. I almost burst into tears.
I've never seen that look, at least I haven't seen that look in quite some time.
Right.
But when you see that look, you know it's over. You know the game is in his hands. He's got complete control, and it's going his way. And that's exactly what happened. So let me just ask you a quick question.
Yes.
Now, there was some controversy, and it wasn't necessarily bad controversy, but there was another big primetime event going on just in the northern part of the state with the Golden State Warriors trying to chase the NBA or the 95-96 Chicago Bulls. The record was 73-9 that they were trying to obtain. If you had to choose between, I know this is a Kobe Bryant episode, but for just the other fans that are NBA fans or basketball fans, what would you have done? Would you have gone to the Warriors game, tried to chase history, tried to chase the Bulls, or would you have rather have gone to LA and been down there in Hollywood and watched Kobe Bryant's final game?
I think, first of all, it's a great question. And let me say this. Being able to win 73 games, to only lose 9 games out of 82 games is unreal. When the Bulls did it, they were just like the best of the best of the best. So now you watch Golden State and you know you're watching greatness and you're watching history. And that game should have been televised.
Right.
It should have had great billing. You can argue which one should have been on ESPN1 and ESPN2, which I have my theories about why it happened the way it did. At the end of the day, I would have been in LA. I'm not going to lie. I would have been in LA in the nosebleeds.
Why do you think that they did do that?
Okay, well, I will tell you why. Because we have watched the Lakers literally walk out to the middle of the floor, pull their pants down, and poop right on the floor all season. After they walked in the middle of the floor, pulled their pants down, and peed on the floor last season.
Right.
So with everyone wanted to respect the Black Mamba. Kobe deserved it. Everyone wanted it. We all wanted it for him. But everybody thought he might play 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes. Right. Everybody thought he might get 20, 15, 12, somewhere points, and then sit down and we'd all honor him and watch the Lakers poop on the floor.
Sure.
That's what people thought.
I know. I kind of expected that as well. I wasn't anticipating quite the performance we got.
Nobody was
I was thinking what you just said. That's what I was thinking, by the way.
And when I say Lakers, that's Lakers outside of Kobe.
Sure.
Because Kobe is the man.
Right.
But the team has let him down. They've let themselves down. So people thought, yes, we have to televise this game. But there was a much better chance that the Splash Brothers up north were going to do what they needed to do to get 73 than it was that the Lakers were going to get a win, much less see Kobe just go off. So that's why I think they went with ESPN, the regular main channel for the Warriors, and put ESPN2 for the Lakers. Now, just about every basic cable package now comes with 1 and 2.
Right.
Back in the day, having ESPN2 was a luxury. Everybody has it now.
It sure was.
I don't think it's a big deal. In this house and at the television station you were at, what was on? Well, your station had everything on.
Yeah, it was, but I turned to the Laker game.
We had ESPN2 rolling in here.
I turned to the Laker game. I wasn't going to miss Kobe Bryant's last game.
Oh my gosh.
And for the reason for us having this final show is because we want to pay our respects to the greatness of Kobe Bryant. And what he did in that game was just astonishing.
Magic.
I still have no words. That's like he said.
It is. We're speechless. It's like watching those, the street magicians like David Blaine, and he makes something disappear in front of your eyes. You're like, how did you do that? We're watching Kobe going, what's happening? What's happening? And here's the funny part. We've seen that Kobe before. We just haven't seen it in a while. And we saw a team around him let him down. So when he did it, that's what a champion does. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you drop the mic. Leave. He said, Mamba out, drop the mic. I want to start crying.
You're exactly correct. That is exactly what a champion does.
Champion.
He goes out there and he leads his team to victory, and he does it with class. He does it the right way with leadership and swagger, and says, we're going to go out with a W on my back, on my shoulders. And to the Lakers' credit, the rest of the team did step up. Those young guys did finally come together as one and
Where
say,
you been?
We're going to go ahead and do this for Kobe, at least tonight. We haven't been there all season, but they at least gave him the opportunity, along with himself giving himself the best opportunity, because he was on fire.
Oh my God.
He was hitting everything. And that
every shot he shot,
it was going in.
It did, but he had a hand in his face. It's not like Utah just said, okay, everybody play half court defense.
It wasn't just lax defense.
No,
it was not
there was
just
a hand in his face for every shot.
People were out there trying to fight and win that game.
Yes.
And there was a lot at stake for the Utah Jazz as well, which did make there more of a build-up for the game. And I think that's what essentially kind of helped fuel some of that fire in most respects. But it doesn't matter what was going on. Kobe Bryant's night, his final hurrah, the last time putting on the purple and gold, it was just a great show. The way you want to go out, if you're going to go out, and I just was so happy to see him finally do that.
Well, and like we say here all the time, the two things you can't change are a first impression and a last impression.
Right.
And Kobe's first impression was crazy. If you go back and watch some of his early games, the young man was just sick. Then go back and watch this last game, which of course we have taped so we can watch it forever and ever.
And we'll be watching it
And
again.
that last impression was all that. Just makes you want more. We love you, Kobe. We've always stood by you. You're the man. Black Mamba.
Black Mamba. You
Thanks for being that kind of guy.
are literally one of the greatest of all time ever. And we just want to say thank you.
Thank
60
you.
points in your last game. That is just amazing. You did a great job for us all.
Now I'm going to go cry.
And now we're all going to go cry because we won't have you back. But we do want to say thank you once again. Congrats, Kobe, on a fantastic, amazing career. And so with that, that's all we have from us on OTD. We want to say thank you, Kobe, and to everyone else watching. And we appreciate your time. Thanks again, folks. All right.